I tried out this pineapple pizza without cheese, and honestly the taste amazed me. It was more than I expected. So we're going to make this very quick dough that doesn't need to rest. We're using baking powder. Baking powder is one of the raisins that doesn't need acid to activate, and then it doesn't need you to wait hours like yeast. If you're working on something that you want to puff immediately and you still want it to maintain a tender texture, you can go to baking powder. So that's why I decided to use it for this pizza dough, because this was a tryout. I didn't know if I was going to like pineapple pizza or not. Normally pineapple is my favorite fruit as a person, but pineapple on pizza, really? But I've always wanted to try it out, and I was like, why not? Let me make a sample with this little pineapple and then find out how it tastes. Before now, I checked out so many recipes online for pineapple pizza, and most of them had just pineapple, the tomato sauce and cheese. But no, we're not going to do that. I'll be doing it with a mixture of my favorite toppings, which is bell pepper, chili pepper, onion, and some chicken breast. There are toppings that I love to have on my pizza, like any day, anytime. So I feel like it's going to complement the pineapple one. Even if pineapple standalone was supposed to be terrible, they would assist it to be less terrible. Then I'm not going to be using cheese because I am lactose intolerant, and I can take some dairy products, but cheese in particular affects me badly. And since I'm very aware of this fact, I do my best to avoid cheese at all costs. So I replaced it with eggs. That's what I've been doing for a while now, and it has been working for me. It doesn't give the stretchy effect that cheese has, because of course cheese and eggs are very different things. But let's get back to our pizza making. Now we're going to roll our dough and couple it, and it's a very small pizza because, like I said, this is a tryout, and I'm going to be making it in my air fryer. I got this new air fryer lately, and I am very excited because we're going to be doing a lot using that air fryer. So I'm thankful to God for that addition to our kitchen. So now we're going to roll the dough. It's a thin crust pizza, so I rolled it out as thin as I could and then transferred it to my plates because I'm actually making use of my plates to bake. You can make your own tomato sauce, like own it, make it your own recipe, but to be honest, lately I've been finding the most laziest ways to make the most amazing meals, so I didn't even have energy to start turning on the heat to make tomato sauce. So I made use of the leftover ketchup that I had, and I just added thyme. Some people go with basil, oregano, make their sauce the way they want, but I felt like this was going to give the results I wanted, and to be honest, it didn't disappoint me like in any way. Now we're going to go ahead and prepare our binding agent, which is the egg. Since we're not making use of cheese, usually this is where you would grate your cheese and all, but for me this is where I break my eggs. I added in salt and I went in with fresh curry leaves for flavor, and it didn't disappoint. So I went in with it and gave it a very nice and even mix. Then we're going to go on to the second to the last part of the pizza making, which is arranging our toppings. It's steamed pineapple pizza, so I tried my best to make sure that pineapple was more than every other thing, but I just made sure that there was an even balance so that anyhow it goes, they are all going to complement each other. I had the feeling it wasn't going to be as terrible as so many people think, because I had the impression of, why will I put apple inside my pie? Because I'm a Nigerian and we are used to meat inside pie, fish inside pie and stuff like that. But when I finally made apple pie, it tasted really amazing, and I was like, it's not so bad. It's just because we are not used to it, but it honestly doesn't really taste bad. So I had the same feeling for pineapple pizza, and honestly it didn't disappoint me in any way. So now the final part, we are going to bake in our air fryer. I baked this on 200 degree for I think 20 minutes. I don't think I can remember the exact time, but it was about 20 minutes. After a while, there was an amazing aroma coming out, so I had to check how far we've gone, and look how beautiful. Look at this beauty. And then it's crusty, like it has this crispy but soft texture. The dough came out like wow. It wowed me, to be honest, because I wasn't expecting it. Will you be open to trying pineapple pizza, either making the recipe or eating it if someone offers it to you? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much guys for watching today's recipe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bon appetit!